It's the rundown.
Your hair looks good today.
Hey, thanks, man.
You know what a lot of guys do? Big mistake. They do that. That's not how you're supposed to dry your hair.
Really?
No, I
Why?
put it in. It's bad for it. I don't know the answer.
How are you? Where are you at with your? Are you in the gray zone or the black zone?
Oh yeah, I haven't dyed in a while.
Oh yeah, you.
I need to go do a
I
dye.
love
do a
your
dye.
Why do you dye?
Because
I would go full silver fox.
No, I can't, because it's only on my temples.
But that's cool.
No, it's not. It
I
looks
think
like
that's in
shit.
your head.
Yeah, you
If it was, what time do you think Jenna Jameson wakes up every day? Do you think Jenna
man.
Jameson wakes
Let me
up
ask you a
before
question.
noon?
Why does Jenna Jameson wake up in the morning? Like what? For what
She's
purpose?
a legend.
Just to wake up and be like, I'm Jenna.
I'm up.
Do you think
I'm
that Jenna Jameson?
What are the topics today?
Yeah, do we have topics? No hardcore fucking. It's more love making.
Yeah.
You who was telling me that there was like an attorney in D.C. who trademarked everything?
Yeah, he's got everything.
real estate guy.
Except
He's
the
just
teeth. My name.
The teeth.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Redskins
was
teeth?
high and I was like,
The Washington teeth.
would it just be funny if a team's name was the Teeth? It's really stupid.
I mean, basically that's what it comes down to. The cabinets were too expensive, and then suspiciously the listing of the products on Wayfair.com used the names of missing children.
What do you mean, Dave? They're selling kids. They're selling kids.
Aren't these people that are always going after pedophiles kind of like pedophiles themselves because they're so obsessed with pedophiles?
Whoa, you got deep there.
I don't know. It just seems like every time
know-
it's
you
like
know-
this
you know
guy's a
who would-
pedophile, this guy's a pedophile, this guy's it's like
You know who would
guys
say
are
that
thinking about
stuff?
pedophiles all day.
You know,
think about it
who
too
would
much.
which was an awesome video.
She was hilarious.
Very
It
few
was very funny.
videos I think could reach the level of satisfaction of a I'm not actually kidnapped video on the internet. She's like, fuck you guys. How would you feel if I put your picture up next to a motherfucking cabinet? Fuck.
What? Let me go get a picture of you, bitch, and say you missing, and then put a little motherfucking cabinet next to it.
Oh, that's gotta be great.
I just don't know, like, I can't make sense of anything anymore. Everything's either a cake or a pedophile.
Yeah,
That's
the
it.
cake
That's
thing.
it. Who's on an ice cream cake
That
fan?
feels like I'm eating like coffee grinds. It's like,
What?
ugh. It's like dirt.
Dude,
crazy.
ice cream
You're
cake is
crazy.
delicious.
You're crazy. Well, would you rather have a donut or ice cream cake?
Ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake.
I don't really care for donuts.
Donuts, that's
Yeah.
not, those aren't the same category, though. Donuts aren't dessert. They're a meal.
I'm guy that much either, so you put them together and it's like, all right.
Oh, I love ice cream.
What do you mean you're not an ice cream guy? What does that mean?
Like I
all the
wouldn't,
time.
like I rarely get ice cream. Like I don't go to
Ice
like.
cream's the best thing that's
Yeah,
ever been
I-
created.
I
I'm
don't
not gonna
go
come
to
with you.
like. To me, I can't. I'll have like a couple scoops, but eating like a pint of it, it's very repetitive. It's like it's just
What?
the same thing.
It's
You know?
delicious.
Like there's no.
This is a
there's
terrible
nothing
take.
else.
This is an awful take.
It's just.
Oh, you
Ice
want
cream
to
is
talk
a
about
terrible
ice cream.
take. Dude, I'll eat ice cream at any time. All the time.
Yeah, that's why you guys always have like belly aches and shit.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, on Saturday,
All right, it's the rundown. Brandon Walker and Roan and Donnie. And Big Cat is producing for the first time ever, he says.
ever. I've never produced a show.
You feel good? Do you like producing?
Yeah, feels good. If you guys need a fact checked, I got you.
What do producers do?
I think I just fact checked.
Tommy just sits over there and doesn't do anything. Doxed some kid. Some guy.
He
last-
doxed with him?
17-year-old boy.
Doxed him.
A literal kid.
He doxed to a 17-year-old boy. Didn't dock with him. That's a completely different scandal.
Yes.
He,
What's
well,
happening?
he just tweeted out like something's coming soon, and it's him eating a watermelon with his guy. Is that the kid?
Yeah. That's the kid.
3, 2, 1, go.
So that's what this is all about. He doxed somebody over
Yeah.
a watermelon eating contest. Yeah, that guy would sign up for being doxed by Dave 100 times out of 100.
My worry, though, is that he's like a plant by someone who hates Barstool, and they're like, let's get a 17-year-old boy over at Dave's house and then, like, take some photos.
Did Dave buy him off Wayfair?
Yeah.
Dave ordered this kid?
Our average cabinets that sell for 10 grand. It's like, oh, why is that cabinet 10 grand? Is it some special type of wood? No, you can put kids in it.
Would you, if you got doxxed, would you change your phone number?
I would bitch about it incessantly, and I would just whine to the point where nobody would actually call me anymore.
You think so?
I'd be a complete, total big bitch. Yeah.
How about you?
Frank the Tank's number got doxxed, and it seemed like he was going through hell.
We really live in a hell world. This world is really hell. But I'm gonna try a nice soda.
This is
He goes through
Well,
hell when like the
yeah.
the
Yeah,
temperature
right,
goes
kind
from
of a
70 to 71.
pre-existing condition.
It's spiking! It's spiking! Shut everything down!
Pre-existing condition.
First time in the office since freaking.
You like
March.
Kurt Russell in Tombstone.
another movie I haven't seen, but I know Kurt Russell, and I'm going to take that as a compliment.
He plays Wyatt Earp, Tombstone.
How about just like some movies that were just at least after the 80s?
That is a very famous movie, and it came out in 1993. Tombstone is a remarkably rewatchable guy movie that everybody should know.
Yes.
I never saw it.
Jeff,
So
thank you. Kids, or
They're
are they too
placed
hard
out
to
of the
ship?
Wayfair cabinets.
Yes, that makes sense.
It does make sense.
So, do you guys watch Narcos?
Yes.
I don't know at all. You
Yeah.
know how like
I watched the first 7 or 8
Pablo,
episodes
the
of every
photo
season.
of Pablo when he's in the pool, he's
Yeah.
like staring off into
Very
into the distance.
forlorn.
I've been getting that. I've been getting those comparisons a lot.
Welcome to my world, bro.
Can you fact check?
Probably after this rundown, people are not going to realize that I would produce it. They'll see a screen grab, and they'll be like, "Oh, Big Cat's got sunglasses on."
Can I get a fact check? I heard on radio you said you were trying to get down to 215.
Yeah,
Where are you now?
220.
Oh,
Fuck,
can we get somebody to fact check that?
I think
Fact check. I also weigh myself naked in the morning after I take a piss before I drink any water.
of the optimum time to weigh.
you
Well,
have
why
like
wouldn't you?
4 inches. Like I don't like working at a company where I weigh more than you. But if I ever like, the double vodka Don's been shedding pounds too. If I end up weighing more than him as well, like I may just have to quit.
I
Well,
think
no.
Glenny doubled down. I think Glenny said, you know what, I'm going to be determined that I ain't losing anything.
A little piece of advice? Just gain weight. That you, or not the problem. The benefit is you look cool no matter what. You kind of have like a Lebowski vibe going on.
Yeah,
I
get
hold
that.
a lot of my weight in my face and my breasts. You hold it in your stomach, which
Where
is
do
a
you
cool
hold
like
yours?
I've been
Yes.
partying.
I
the
think he's got a
barrel.
little
Right.
barrel.
The barrel's cool. It's just
Holy
like that
shit.
guy's fun. Whoa, that is a barrel.
Let's talk about poop in the bed.
Oh yes.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Heard of them? Because her name.
No.
Fact check, that joke sucked.
Oh! That can't be real. That's charcoal.
Hey, it looks like a pine cone covered in.
That looks like a
Chocolate.
like one of those like cliff. It looks like a Cliff Bar. It looks
It
like
does
a
look like
dark
a Cliff Bar.
dark Cliff Bar kind of.
Well, so I have shat the bed before with my girlfriend in the bed.
Under the bed?
This is the foot of the bed, and that's where the poop is.
Does she poop it out and throw it down there?
I feel like this shit
Or
could be
did she
fake.
sit on the edge of the
I
end
think
of
she
the
did
bed?
like a squat.
She took a squat on the end. She wasn't even laying in the bed.
So if a squirrel gets loose in your house, you could take it 20 miles away and they'll make their way back. That's why you have to drown them in like a crate. No, that's like the most ethical way to do it, I think, is drowning them.
It's either that or closing a window on their head.
Yeah.
Neither
Like
of
a
those
guillotine.
seems
Well, think
ethical
about
at
with a
all.
human. You'd rather get shot in the head than get drowned.
What about closing a door on a human's head?
Till death.
Repeatedly till death? How long would that take?
Depends on how
Depends.
sharp the window is. It's a
No,
Yankee
you,
thing.
You'd be cool enough, but I just remember you just saying you're not much of a drinker.
Fact check, no, he's not.
Okay.
That's not really. That was more of an opinion.
Opinion check.
Michelangelo, can you know if that was an opinion?
I
and not a
personally
fact?
don't think playing beer pong is that cool. I feel like I just got traumatized.
I don't think it's that cool either. If I were going to eat not meat, I would not eat something designed to be like meat.
But
I
you
would just eat
can't-
a salad.
But you can't be in the same rundown where you're saying, I won't hunt, I'm too scared to hunt.
No, that's two different things. Two
Why?
different things. I just don't. I can't personally kill an animal. I have no problem eating an animal that you killed or somebody else killed. It's not a moral
Why?
thing. I love to eat animals. I just can't actually kill one. I don't
Why?
have,
Why can't you kill
I
one?
don't
That's
know.
even
I'm a gigantic pussy. I don't like to hunt animals. Yes, Big Cat.
It's the rundown.
Do you think Nick Cannon slander comes just from that one Chappelle skit?
A lot.
Who? Who's Nick Cannon?
But Daddy,
Nick Cannon's hilarious.
Nick Cannon.
Well, that's the and the Minifans, they think that I think a lot of other people get like bullied around by it. I mean, you will never stop me. That does not even fucking put a
Into the
dent
camera.
in. I mean, they are not even on the register. They're not even on the radar, dude. So
that letter got my juices flowing.
An open
all
letter?
the fucking losers
Who wrote a letter?
online. A bunch of literary like.
oh yes,
Doot-to-doo,
that's what was
J.K.
funny
Rowling,
too. Those
mighty,
guys, all the Minifans, were all of a
hotty-toddy.
sudden like, well, look at this list of people. Like it has to
And
be
then
real. I'm like,
there's
oh,
a-
so now you guys are on team like J.K. Rowling?
And then there's a letter that went back at him. I just need more people sniffing their own fart, writing letters back and forth. I think they think I'm gonna fart. And I think that's why I wasn't invited on the jet, because like you're in close quarters for 5 hours. I think they're like that. He's a fart guy.
You gotta know your politics, you gotta know society, you gotta know your history, and none of us know that shit.
No, I don't know shit. Seriously though, you want to like, I mean, you can have my brain for you name the price.
Maybe Nick Cannon's right for all we
Oh
know.
shit! I'm a stupid person when it comes down to spoken word poetry.
Well, then you'll hate this.
It makes me feel weird. I don't know. I can't follow it fast enough, and I'm like, why don't you just either sing or talk? Like,
Just
why are
say
you
it
doing
to
in the
me.
middle?
No, it's because you can
Not for
only
me.
understand rap. It's
You know what
only
I
for-
think it is? I feel like, somebody wrote a better hip hopper than you did. Or,
I just
you
haven't
can't-
tried yet, dude. Once I get my
okay.
hip hopper out, dude, this is my plot for a hip opera. It's about a bunch of cows that don't mind being killed. And it's just like, they're just like cool with dying. They're just cool
like
with
that.
death. And they're just like, hey, if you want to kill us, kill us. That's about it.
By
You
the
didn't
way,
tell
did you
anyone?
guys watch it? I think it's a clear, like, who won this.
More.
I watched the clip that he was on his Twitter. I just
Did
saw
you watch
him
the
like.
full video?
I didn't watch the whole video, but I mean, I could take a guess that it was controversial and Dave clearly lost, but then he clearly won.
There's a disputed title.
Guy's gonna get kicked out.
Bye-bye.
There it is. All right, no, it's done. It's your loss.
I think I won.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, the tape won't lie.
That's maybe me and you are coming from a time where that always happens, so my brain's programmed that way. But like,
I mean, I'll get to 6 and I'll throw up.
If you throw up, you're out. That's an automatic reversal of fortune.
he ate it faster and he ate more of the watermelon. I can't even believe that.
So why
anybody's
is
calling
Dave
Dave.
claiming he won?
It is the rundown presented by Owens Mixers.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you. It is the rundown presented by
Oh, we
Juice
gotta restart.
and. No, we're good.
They're singing in my ear, dude.
You don't have anything in your ear. You're just holding your finger to your ear. The
All right, we're
rundown.
good.
Tyler was an integral part of this company, and everybody here who knew him loved him.
We found that stash of drugs under your bed.
I told you don't bring that fucking shit in my house anymore.
Crack your melon.
You see it on Twitter right now. I think he's one of the most beloved guys here. And we all know how talented he is. He's so fucking funny, so talented, and it just sucks. And you know LeBron likes nips.
Loves big tits for nips, guys.
Loves
Huge tips for this guy.
It sucks, but I think everyone to a person supports him and wishes him nothing but the best. It's not like I'm gonna stop talking to him. I'm gonna still be his friend, and hopefully this is, hopefully this. I think more than anything, like I think the last couple weeks have been really tough for him, and hopefully this
It's good for
gives
him, yeah.
Eases
the
that
peace
burden
of
on him.
mind and being like, this is the right decision for me, and he's gonna be successful with whatever he does.
You want my autograph?
You know what? On second thought, fuck Heroes.
He does.
He's a funny dude. It's on his ham now.
Yeah, just not good news across the board
See,
today.
this is where the segue.
Well, I
you
was,
can do this.
This is a
Yes,
segue. This is
that
his,
was
this is
the
a
segue.
planned
Shit,
segue.
cut
if I'm
that,
sitting in
cut
this chair,
that.
I'm handling the
Cut
segues.
that.
You're fact checking.
All right, you're right. I'll shut it up.
Lay down the law.
Sorry. Speaking of terrible news, Taco Bell has announced. Well, there are rumors out there that Taco Bell
That's how you do it.
is getting rid of the quesarito and nacho supreme and all potato items. So Taco Bell getting rid of some beloved items, and I order the nacho supreme all the time, but I don't like it
Because you haven't done the weed yet.
because I don't really smoke the weed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Taco Bell a Hall of Fame weed food?
That
Weed
was the
foods?
most cop question of all time. Hey,
Are you fact checking? Or are you just
Fact
No,
check. That
fact
was some
check.
cop
That was
shit.
the most cop question of all time.
I recognize. No, a cop would never be as obvious as I just was.
No, I think so. They'd be like, hey, so you guys gonna smoke some of that reefer and go to Taco Bell?
I think high school football stadium concession stand nachos are one of our great foods.
The
in this
like
country.
the electric cheese, like
Yeah.
the
The cheese
cheese
that's been
that's a
plugged in the
color that
wall.
you don't find in nature.
No,
Correct.
those
Yeah.
ones suck.
Those
Where
are
you
fucking
like
delicious.
peel the top off of the cheese and it's like a
No.
pre-made
I'm
plate.
I'm talking. You get the little plastic thing, and the chips are in there, and it has a little plastic cutout where they poured the cheese in there.
Then that's just, I consider that chips and queso.
Yeah, he's right. Donnie's right. He's
But you know,
worldly.
but you're right. But it is called nacho cheese, though.
But at the same time, though, it's not like a full nachos if it's only one ingredient. You need to have layered guacamole, salsa, perhaps.
Daniel Snyder. So I don't, or Dan Snyder.
Fact check. His name's not Daniel Schneider.
Daniel Snyder. Daniel Snyder. Dan Snyder. Sorry. It was a Steve Winwood song.
Has it dropped yet? Let's check.
Back
Steve Winwood.
life again.
That's a good ass.
The one I was thinking of was Roll With It. Roll With It.
I think it's going to be like, do you remember when New York
That's
Times?
also good.
Relevant, but the New York Times wrote an article about Vice and was just like, oh, like all of, like the CEO was throwing these parties with tons of cocaine and hookers. And I think that eventually led to him being like kicked off the board. Now they have a new CEO and everything. So I feel like it's going to be a story similar to that. Like Dan Snyder has been throwing a lot of hooker and blow parties.
They must have sucked, though. He probably throws the worst hookers and blow parties. People probably didn't even crack a laugh during one of his hooker and blow parties.
Yeah, I would, yeah.
How bad does a hooker and blow party have to be? Or is it possible to have a bad hooker and blow party?
Well, if you have bad blows,
yes.
Bad blow.
that's going to ruin a party for sure.
Tried weed.
So I put you two in a bubble for 3 months tomorrow. How much weed are you sneaking into the bubble?
3 ounces.
I like.
15 pounds.
I have gone through periods in my life where I've smoked a lot of weed, but I don't love it as much as this guy over here. Like I feel like weed chills out Roan, but weed makes me anxious. I start overthinking everything. I don't love weed, and I think it's weird when people are like overly obsessed with weed. I have no problem
that was a nice
with Roan
thumb.
enjoying weed.
You did the
this
guy.
Do it again.
Roan
Do the thumb
enjoys
again.
weed.
Do
but
the first
do the
thumb again.
thumb.
Oh, that's
Throw it out of court.
No.
That is off.
Roan-
Blur that. Make sure you blur that.
Roan is the type of weed guy that I like. Like, you know, he doesn't make weed his personality, but he just like enjoys weed.
Okay.
I feel like you kind of make weed your personality.
I work for a company called Lobster Liaison. Well, buddy, it's gonna be beautiful up here.
I feel like you make weed, not doing weed, your personality.
I don't at all.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is vegan wine?
I don't know. I thought.
Isn't all wine vegan?
Big Cat, we're gonna need some help on
You're
this.
overloading Big Cat. I gotta be honest. You're overloading Big Cat.
We need a backup fact checker. We need someone else. Nick,
we need you to come check
we need
some
a
facts.
backup fact checker.
Get your phone. Okay.
All right. So why John Sally he sells vegan wine, but we're wondering like, isn't all wine vegan? Like, why is some wine not vegan?
What makes wine vegan?
Because grapes have skin.
Oh, I already found out.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Nick.
Good
Thank
shit,
you.
bro. That guy is fucking
He is
on
on his
point.
P's and right now.
Can we see his balls?
Yep.
What kind of underwear?
No. Just if it's
no,
not
we-
Tommy John, I'm
That would
not
be
gonna
awesome
know.
if you were.
That actually
You're
looks
right,
like one
forgot.
of those face coverings that we're wearing. Did you just pull that up and fashion his underwear?
That's happened before, but no. Right now, I'm wearing just normal boxer briefs.
That's dope.
What kind of underwear are
good.
you wearing, Ron?
But they aren't
Tommy
nearly as
John.
comfortable as Tommy John.
That is Tommy John.
See?
It says it right there.
Do you think in heaven your balls get cupped by your underwear, or you don't have to wear underwear?
You don't have to wear underwear.
So you believe in heaven?
I don't think like clothes don't go to heaven.
We don't have
The
a body in
soul,
heaven.
the soul goes to heaven.
You said clothes don't.
You leave the body behind.
Yeah. You don't pack a U-Haul to go to heaven.
Yeah, because it's fucking. You don't. Packing isn't a heavenly activity.
It's true.
No, it's like no. That's not part
gross.
of anybody's heaven.
It's not enjoyable.
Packing up a
Yeah.
U-Haul.
Like, even in movies and shit, God's always wearing like a robe. I think God's nude up in heaven too.
Only thing we're this
All
is
right.
You think
Ron,
she is?
Ron and Donnie. Only thing we're packing in heaven is bowls.
oh shit,
Brandon
we
wouldn't get that.
guys.
Brandon has no idea what we're talking about right now.
We guys are back.
That's the rundown.
Fact check. We have to do
You
the
would not
after show.
need